This is part of my IELTS Writing Task 2 series. You'll find the complete playlist linked in the description. In the previous video, we discussed a few basic things. In this video, we'll look at the different types of questions you may get in Writing Task 2. To keep things simple, we'll use the same topic, working from home, and show how the question changes depending on the type. This is the general format of any Writing Task 2 question. The last part about giving reasons and examples is usually the same. What really changes is the statement and the question. The first question type is agree or disagree. An opinion is given and you're asked if you agree or disagree. You can fully agree, fully disagree, or partially agree. Sometimes the question may be phrased as, to what extent do you agree or disagree? But the way you answer it is the same. Now let's look at the next question type. Discuss both views and give opinion. In this question type, you get two opposing opinions. You are asked to discuss both and give your own opinion. You must cover both views equally and clearly say what you think. Here's another common type you might see. Advantages, disadvantages questions ask you to explain both the benefits and the drawbacks. Sometimes it simply asks, what are the advantages and disadvantages? Other times it asks, do the advantages outweigh the disadvantages? Which means, are the advantages more than the disadvantages? The next type asks, is it a positive or negative development? This type describes a change. These questions are similar to advantages or disadvantages because you have to talk about both sides. But they are different because you must give a clear opinion. Let's move on to another question type. Sometimes it simply asks, what is your opinion? The statement has one viewpoint or two opposing viewpoints. This question type is similar to agree, disagree, or discuss both views. The only difference is that you don't have to discuss both sides unless you want to. The next question type is reason, solution, impact. You are asked any two of these. Sometimes you are asked reasons and solutions, other times reasons and impact, etc. The question usually has two parts, so the essay must address both clearly. A combination question means any two questions from the question types we have discussed. A common combination is reason plus is it a positive or negative development. Make sure you answer both questions clearly. The last question type also has two questions. The difference is that the questions don't fit any of the question types we have discussed till now. So we call them direct questions. You must answer both questions clearly. Before we move on, here's a summary of what we have covered so far. In agree-disagree questions, you are asked to give your opinion. Do you agree or disagree with the statement? In discuss both view questions, you need to discuss two opposing views and clearly state your own opinion. In advantages, disadvantages questions, you are asked to explain the benefits and drawbacks of a situation or development. In positive or negative development questions, you are asked whether a trend or change is generally positive or negative. In "What is your opinion?" question, you are asked to give your opinion, sometimes with one or two viewpoints in the question. In causes, solution, impact questions, you must explain the reasons for a situation, its effects, or possible solutions. Usually, two of these are asked. The combination question combines two types. For example, causes and positive or negative development. Finally, in two-part direct questions, you're given two direct questions that are different from all the other question types we have discussed, and we need to answer the two questions separately. In upcoming videos, we'll look at how to answer each type in detail. The playlist link is in the description. Next, we'll talk about another important part of the question, the statement. In writing task 2, every question has two parts, a statement and a question. Till now, we focused on the question part. Now let's understand the statement part. The first type is an opinion. An idea or belief is shared. You are usually asked to agree, disagree, or give your own opinion. The next type is when the statement describes something that is happening. This can be divided into three subtypes. First is a general situation or fact. It simply tells you what happens without talking about time or change. Next is a current trend, something that's happening nowadays. It focuses on the present but doesn't mention growth. And finally, a growing trend. This shows that something is increasing over time. Here it says more and more people are working from home. Another type is a future prediction, something expected to happen later. Sometimes a statement highlights a problem or a negative situation. Usually, these types of questions ask for causes, effects, or solutions. Sometimes a statement may combine two types. For example, it may give an opinion and a future prediction together. Let's quickly recap the types of statements you might see in writing task 2. You might get a statement that gives an opinion, or it may describe something that is happening. This includes general facts, current trends, and growing trends. A future prediction statement talks about what is likely to happen in the future. A problem or negative statement highlights an issue or a negative situation. And finally, a combination statement which combines two of these types in one statement. We have now covered all the main question types and statement types in task 2. In the next video, we'll look at how to structure and format your essay depending on the type of question. You'll find the playlist link in the description. See you in the next one. Bye for now.